Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard and welcome to April Fools. You can see I still have snow and it's been raining and windy, so I've been trying to get some other stuff done so that, sorry for the wind, as soon as the warm weather shows up, particularly the drier weather shows up, I'd be flying along with these projects rather than taking them slow or creating places to breed mosquitoes. Anyway, feels like about 41, and it's somewhere around noon. So welcome back to the Hoard. You guys know I work on a lot of these things, and one of the problems I frequently run into is folks take them apart and leave them apart, and then I'm like screwed. So missing nuts and bolts, and some of the nuts and bolts are a little different and all. Anyway, like to put this recoil starter on, I needed a bolt that is known as a M6 1.0, which tells you the pitch of the threads, by 90 millimeters long. So I've mentioned to you guys that I regularly buy like hardware assortments where people will literally sweep off their bench top, especially the guys that part out motors and sell them that way. They'll sweep off their bench and sell me a load of bolts. Unfortunately, nobody had that for a Lakota or a Bayou. So, right, and even if I do buy it, how do I know? I have the bolts that are 90 millimeters long. Anyway, there's a place near me in Poughkeepsie, in the city of Poughkeepsie. It's known as Sarjo, and they have a website, sarjo.com, and there's their phone number. So anyway, while I was out in the rain yesterday, trying to keep myself busy, I went out there, and he sold me, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have 2 of them over there. So 12 of these bolts, and there's 2 different lengths here. I bought 90s, and these are M6 1.0, and I bought 6 90s and 6 100s, and they were $5. I mean, they're not stainless steel or anything, right? As a matter of fact, that's what it says on the back. If you go to this website, his website there, I mean, he sells all kinds of cool stuff, and he's got a phone number, and he's intelligent and all that. And for anybody in the Poughkeepsie area, I mean, look at the website and, get his address from that. But he's just down a little further north than the Dutchess County Jail, Dutchess County Sheriff's Department down there. He's just beyond what's left of Schatz Bering. And it's interesting, as you drive around Poughkeepsie, you see all these old factories that were huge, like, the size of an airport size, and then how now they're all cut up into little buildings, and you got a guy who does garage doors over here, and over there you have people who fix garbage trucks and all. Anyway, I also learned something. This is known as a frame bolt because it's got the shoulder on it, and these are not. I picked up, these are stainless steel. I happened to go up to P&T Surplus beforehand, looking to buy this bolt a little longer. That's how I measured it out, and I got the right threads and all on this. And I found some stainless steel ones, and like for something like that, he charges me like $1, so I just grabbed a handful. Well, I was also up there, and by the way, my batteries on the red. I found this plastic And I was thinking for fixing up some fenders, right, that I might be able to heat this and bend it down so it fits the curve. The rest of it doesn't look like that big a deal. So I picked up some plastic. I also picked up some brass so that I can make these carburetor plates. And if my battery goes dead, I'm sorry. This is the Lakota carburetor, and I'm trying to put this carburetor in the same place. And you can see it's a little shorter, but I don't think it's short enough where I'm going to be able to fab this piece in. I'm going to give it a shot, but we'll see. So that's what I'm up to. I got, when the weather's not good, this is some more brass just for making more of these plates. I mean, this whole pile of stuff, including the bolts, he got me for $10, and I don't know if you guys have bought stainless steel bolts lately. They could go for $1 each. If you look at his website, he gets like 50 cents each for these. So he basically gave me a couple of free ones. It was interesting talking to him because he moved to the area, also started the business about 35 years ago. And back then this area was booming. You had Schatz Behring, IBM, GM Terrytown, De Laval, Western Publishing, on and on. And he talked about how much hardware he would sell to those folks and all the kits and all that. So we reminisced for a while. It was pretty cool. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. I want you to keep your feet down. I want you to use the right hardware for projects. If you're supposed to be using metric, please do. Don't just crank an SAE bolt into the hull. Folks, once again, remember to keep your feet down, heads up. Get out there and enjoy all your days. Thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. Bye now, folks. And my battery held up.